Today is Monday, October 5th, 2012. New day. Good morning. Well, we had sort of an unplanned hiatus there, but we're back. And see how it goes. It may be that we just bump down to like weekly, but I'll do my best. We are up to Psalm 36. I'm going to start with a prayer. Lord, please open my heart and mind to your word, to your message for me today. Amen. For the choir director, a psalm of David, the servant of the Lord. Sin whispers to the wicked deep within their hearts. They have no fear of God to restrain them. In their blind conceit, they cannot see how wicked they really are. Everything they say is crooked and deceitful. They refuse to act wisely or do what is good. They lie awake at night hatching sinful plots. Their course of action is never good. They make no attempt to turn from evil. Your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. Your faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains. Your justice like the ocean depths. You care for people and animals alike, O Lord. How precious is your unfailing love, O God. All humanity finds shelter in the shadow of your wings. You feed them from the abundance of your own house, letting them drink from your rivers of delight. For you are the fountain of life, the light by which we see. Pour out your unfailing love on those who love you. Give justice to those with honest hearts. Don't let the proud trample me. Don't let the wicked push me around. Look, they have fallen. They have been thrown down, never to rise again. Just as an editorial note, the kids are all making lots of noise downstairs. I apologize for the background noise. So looking at the psalm, what jumps out for me, well, I should say nothing particularly jumps out at me. I'm pondering the first chunk, verses 1 through 4, about the sin whispering to the wicked and all the evil. And I'm just having my typical struggle with that. Do I put it outside of myself and recognize it as influence from hell? Do I look within and try and find those places in myself that are like that and exorcise them? How do I tackle those pieces? I certainly see myself in there like they cannot see how wicked they really are. In their blind conceit, they cannot see how wicked they really are. I feel like I'm always peeling back new layers of denial and seeing things I hadn't seen before about myself. But one of the things I've become more and more aware of is that I'm really critical of myself. I've talked about it before, and part of my struggle is I own things that I do that are not, basically I attribute evil to myself, rather than recognizing that good is from God, evil is from hell, and I'm just manifesting whatever I'm tuning into. I'm like a radio. So I recognize that there are places of denial in me that allow for evil to manifest. I am not evil, however, and I am working to become more and more self-conscious, self-aware, and find those pockets of denial and open them up and get rid of the gunk inside. So, I guess that's what I'm going to take from that, and that I certainly relate to this when I'm in a place of despair, that it feels like I am this, I am evil. They make no attempt to turn from evil. Their course of action is never good. They lie awake at night hatching sinful plots. All of that resonates with me. I feel like I've been there. And I think it's a valid step to take a step back from it, distance myself from it and go, I resonate with that. I see how I have been in that place, but that isn't me. It's something I can discover and release and trust the Lord to remove from me. And I feel like that's addressed as the psalm goes forward with your unfailing love, O Lord, is as vast as the heavens. So all this is a given. Verses 1 through 4 is a given. All this evil stuff. But the Lord's love is as vast as the heavens. It's limitless. Your faithfulness reaches beyond the clouds. I feel, to me, that's speaking again to that denial. It's, clouds obscuring the sun, obscuring the heavens. But the Lord's faithfulness is there. It reaches beyond the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mighty mountains. That makes me think of, mountains. They're huge. They seem permanent and unchanging. And that makes me think about when I feel afraid of doing something wrong, doing something the wrong way, and so I don't do anything at all. Sort of like, well, the devil you know versus the devil you don't. And you're fearful. I get fearful of making a mistake, so I do nothing. When the reality is, if I prayerfully go forward, it doesn't mean I won't make mistakes, but the Lord is bigger than any mistake I can make. And as long as I keep going forward in faith and in prayer, the Lord can correct my mistakes and bring good from everything. And to stop trying things new, to stop trying to do this Bible study or whatever, out of fear of doing something wrong, that will always hobble me. Whereas the Lord will always be there if I invite the Lord into my process. All humanity finds shelter in the shadow of your wings. Just love that image. And it's so all-encompassing, all of humanity. This isn't excluding Jews. It isn't excluding Muslims. It isn't excluding atheists. It's all of humanity. And people could argue that that includes beings on other planets. To me, it's, all of humanity, all of creation. And the same rules apply, as it were. Now, I also think the same rules that apply are basically be good and believe in God and don't tell other people what to do. For you are the fountain of life, the light by which we see. That's that good and truth that we're always given access to. The Lord's truth, the Lord's love. The last two verses I really like. Don't let the proud trample me. Don't let the wicked push me around. Look, they have fallen. They have been thrown down, never to rise again. I do feel trampled when I get arrogant. As usual, my examples are all about being a mom. When I have the need to be right, I can't let go of being right and sticking to my guns with something. And I think that's me getting trampled by the proud. And when I say and do things that are hurtful to the kids, that's the wicked pushing me around. And I like this. Look, they've fallen. They've been thrown down, never to rise again. I like the idea of calling on the Lord and trusting that ultimately He will bring that about in my life. That I will come to a place of being respectful and loving to the people around me all the time. Well, that's what I get out of this psalm. How about you? What did you get out of it? Share that with me in a video response or comment below, or come to the Facebook page and comment, or email me at newdaygoodmorning@gmail.com. Thank you for joining me, and have a blessed day.